My storm in my life has been a very long journey storm. I chose to either be a victim or a survivor of my storms. When I was young, I was born to a very poor family. And then in the marriage that was so good for me to a very simple man, but a good, loving man, I assumed that we would retire together. I deceived myself a lot during, I guess, our relationship, assuming that life goes on and we'll be together forever. And all of a sudden, in 10 minutes, my whole life was changed. Because he had a heart attack, and God's will was for him to leave me. I have learned to start to deal with a new storm, and I waged that battle from day to day. But I know that I am a survivor with his love. And every problem, he is bigger than the problem I have. And the great thing is that I am still here and I'm still surviving. And my advice to them would be to still trust in God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. Trust in Him with everything you have, because He is there with you no matter what. I say to them, cherish every moment, every minute. Never be negative when you can be, and you know you can be. Never be negative to that person. Spend that time when they ask you to spend that time. Always remember that life is a journey. It is a race. And God makes you stronger every day by every storm you face, and you come out victorious. You will be in the valley sometimes, and sometimes it'll be a deep, deep valley. But sometimes God opens a door, and He puts you on the highest mountain where you can rejoice. And I say, you have to have the valleys to be able to rejoice on the mountains.
Okay, when you come to talking about my storm started back when I was the age of 7. By the time I was 17, I was up to where I could drink a 12-pack of beer a day and maybe a fifth of liquor every day. In me being incarcerated for periods of time from 6 months to maybe a year. Did not take heed to it till finally when I saw my wife and I realized that this is truly hurting someone that I love. June the 3rd of 2009, I made up my mind when I was given 6 months for the last time, and I said, Lord, I'm tired. I decided to not ever take a drink after that day. In April of 2010, come to find out that the state wanted to pick up some of those DUI charges and make them a felony. Okay? So here I am, released out, not drinking, doing what a man's supposed to do, going to church faithfully, serving God, and come to find out that now the state wants to send me back to incarceration. What do you do? So what I did was, I said, Lord, okay, I'm going to go through this storm, but you're going to have to go through it with me. I can't do it on my own. What did I do? Did I waste this storm that God had allowed to come up on me? No, I didn't waste it. When I got inside those prison walls, I began to minister to the other men there. And because of that ministering to some 400 men on a daily basis, some even today say that they were baptized.
My storm began 12 years ago. I left my hometown to move to a bigger city. I moved, I started working, making friends. I met this guy. For 6 months, the first 6 months, really good. Nice guy, working just like I was, taking care of business. He was really quiet like me, so I thought that was good too. And then eventually I started seeing signs that eventually when he started being verbally abusive. Really didn't take much to get it triggered. Just any little thing that would normally annoy most people, he would just go off the deep end. He would call me names, stupid. That was pretty much his favorite one. And of course, calling me out of my name, yelling, screaming, and I mean, it could be anything from me cooking and using the wrong utensil. Okay, and this is when the storm really got crazy, out of control. It happened one morning. I was in the bed sleeping, I think it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he wanted the keys to my car. He was waking me up saying he wanted to go to the store, and I refused to give him the keys to my car. And he came, he was basically grabbed me by my hair, pulled me out the bed, where are the keys, where are the keys, and I still refused to give them to him. So I tried to run to get to the phone. He snatches the phone out of the wall, ties it up, and I guess, I don't know, he put it in his pocket or something to cordless phone, so I couldn't get to it. He gets the keys and he pulls me outside to the car. He pushes me in the passenger side. He drives to a convenience store. Well, he goes in, he leaves the car running for some reason. So when he's inside, I'm looking at the gear, and I'm like, can I do this? Or can he run outside? You know, catch me? So I jump over the seat real fast. I put the car in reverse. I don't even think I took my feet off the brakes, but I put the car in reverse, and I just took off running through lights, traffic lights, stop signs. And so I'm walking through my house, and I find a sheet, like in the bedroom. He has a large knife that he has wrapped up in a sheet. I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought he was gonna kill me. Well, I guess if I would have been crazy enough to come back by myself, he would have tried to kill me.